There we go. Get this fucking shit show started. Give me the goddamn live chat. Fucking comments better be on, or I'm gonna kick this thing's ass. Greetings, human filth. Let me know if the comments are on. YouTube's being stupid. If I have to restart this shit, there we go. Somebody's in here. Tyler, what is going on? Do I look like Dolly Dearest? Am I a beautiful, bubbly blonde? Dirty Dave, what's going on, brother? Ah, yes, the shit show continues. Scrapulous is in the motherfucking house. Scrapulous, I got a little something coming your way. You dirty dog. Little appreciation, you know, we are on the, we're creeping up on 200. Hard to believe. It even boggles my fucking mind. 200 shows in a row. Good Lord. Despite the fact that next weekend's like the Super Bowl or some shit, I don't give a fuck. My fans are way too intellectual to watch football. At least that's what I like to tell myself. That's probably not actually true. But still. Not everybody watches football. My manager was trying to tell me, oh, nobody's going to watch the show. Yeah, nobody's going to watch the show next week because of foosball. Well, I'll wear a football jersey and I'll make everybody think that this is the Super Bowl. Who else is in the comments? What is going on, Drunk Zombie? I hope that the bar has the music low enough that I don't have to yell so fucking loud. Otherwise, we're going to have to go with Operation Clean House, Operation Last Call, but not for alcohol. Just get him to play my show on the TV, in the bar, and everybody will leave, and then you can have all the drinks for yourself. You can drink all their drinks. Unless it's one of those states where you can leave the bar with your drink. And then that might not be such a good idea, but otherwise, Operation Free Drinks. Or would it be Operation On the House? I like Operation On the House. That sounds a little freaking more snazzy, a little more professional. Mr. Moderator, let me know what you think of that title. Maybe we should do a skit about that. I mean, we get the Funny Farm playing the show every now and then in the pet shop, which is awesome. Much appreciated. Big shout out to the Funny Farm. Cankerous, you dirty bastard. What are you doing? I got squirrel news right up Cankerous's alley. I get a feeling that he has been doing something to them squirrels. I don't know. Just saying. Take a fucking drink. Scrapulous, join me in a drink. Give a big shout out, a big thank you to Dolly Dearest. Like I can now drink from the skulls of my enemies. Gingerly. Somehow. Kinda need a sippy straw. For that. Could possibly use a femur bone. That'd be a big suck. Depending on the age of the femur, though. Beverly! What are you doing, Beverly? Did she say no foosball? No, like the foosball. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. I mean, I don't mind football. I like my balls better, though. Where are my balls? Evidently, my balls are not within grasping range, unfortunately. I still think I should grab one of my balls, though, so you can see how much cooler my balls are than a football. Oddballs are the balls that everybody should have. Everybody should own an oddball. Yeah, they're hard to find because they're always scuttling away on me. There's another one around here somewhere. Don't get me wrong. Where'd they go? Oh well, I got two of them. 2 out of 3 or 4. That ain't bad. Why would you want to play football when you could have an oddball and go long with one of the scuttlebugs? I mean, yeah, they'll run away when they're not scared, but still. Where's the other one? That's not an oddball. That's for later. There we go. Radioactive Sharknado. That one. You go long for cancer. Just throwing it out there. I am the king of balls. Unfortunately, I don't have any ball news. I don't have any... No nutsack news this week, unfortunately. And Jew, that's right, the manager man. The man that tells me that I should not be watching football. I mean, sorry, my bad. Telling me that everyone will not be watching me because of football. Well, I got some bad news for you, Mr. Manager Man. They're not watching because it is me. It has nothing to do with football. They don't watch because they can't handle this level of stupidity. You know, I bring the best of the worst news, fit to shit. If it's out there and it stinks, it's coming across my desk. And now, you freaks can help me. That's right, Human Filth. You're not doing my job. You're just simply private contractors that don't get paid. Maybe I'll send you a free sticker. Send me your shitty news, either on Instagram, on Discord. That's right, you can catch me on Discord. Hell, you can find me on, well, you can find my blood slave on Facebook, and some people send news that way. That's fine. It all works. Discord's easier, though, because that way I can keep track of it. This week I got to give a big thank you and a shout out to Pistifer and the ringleader, sending me some news. I do believe I have news from other people too. And we'll find out. No foot on my ball sack. Hey, I'll keep my foot off your ball sack. You keep your fucking... You keep your hands off my wallet. Yeah, you gotta get those space lasers fixed up, man. I'm telling you right now. You know, I never even thought about that. You could give us a hand at the Super Bowl and maybe use those space lasers for something other than shaving your balls. I know. It gives the most precise, clean shave. But still, put it to better use. Come on now. That's right, Human Filth. That is the comment from the moderator is the link to all things humongous. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, you can find my Ko-Fi. If you want to go check out Rick's Picks, the link is right there. That's right, Rick's Picks. Checking out the toys, doing the reviews, all kinds of good stuff. If you want to check out Sensei Seagal, because you hear me rambling about him, well, guess what? The link is in that comment. You can also find that here on my YouTube. It takes you everywhere. Everywhere but my toilet cams, because that is against the rules of that particular link provider. If you want to go check out the latest episode of Punky's Mixtape over on Twitch every Wednesday, back episodes are all up there for many seasons. Get your ass over there and check it out. Might even be a new Humongous opinion coming to Twitch soon. Yeah, enough plugging. I'm just saying, time to start playing. You don't need to be plugging everybody's shit. But still, that is an easy way to find me. I need a new fellatio book, but there's a little problem with that. I'm still holding a grudge against the Zucky Butt Fuckerberg for the little. He deleted over 300 hours of video footage from my live shows, not to even mention my past videos. So I don't play the game with Zuckerberg. I don't fucking deal with that little twat. Just saying, he's lucky I don't deep fake him in the gay porn. Anyways, here we are. Yet again, another Sunday. And here we go again. Back for more killer news. For the last 46 months, 197 weeks in a row. That's nearly 4 fucking years. Some of you have been around since the beginning. You got some new subscribers, some new fans, some old fans. You got management in the house. I'm not going to complain. Brian Cook has been here since day 1. Dirty Dave since day 2. Because he was doing Dirty Dave stuff on day 1 and he tuned in for day 2. So he's right behind Brian. He doesn't miss a show. Beverly is another one that's been hanging out forever. Turd Ferguson randomly found this channel while searching for mushrooms. Go figure. Looking up some humongous fungus and he stumbled across me. Been here ever since. So big shout out and a big thank you to Turd Ferguson. Big shout out to all you fucks. Poser Maximus, he usually lasts about 5 seconds, you know. I don't give it. The Poser, I understand. My other manager, the money man, the man with the plan, the man behind the iron mask, the one who shall remain faceless because he's just that handsome. He's so handsome, you'd stop watching me just to watch him. I'm just saying. Poser, why you gotta be so damn sexy? You're killing me. In some rather odd news, I hit the wrong button as usual, so I'm just gonna fucking... I'm just throwing it out there, you fucks.
Who's the man with the ninja's hands and the...
My ninja! Going on DVD. VHS.
Yo, I'm back there.
That's right.
1275. Ain't that some shit?
We got magnets, pins, stickers,
and the Wu-Tang sauce.
bags, flags, all kinds of shit. That's right, we got the Jump the Shark Delusional Deluxe Bag in a Box set coming your way. I know, it's the longest fucking bullshit drag-out movie since Ishtar, but still, it's gonna be well worth it. Well worth it. Gonna get the limited edition VHS, DVD, all that stuff, all in one package. And a very select number of you, the first to buy the bag in a box set, are not only gonna be honorary members of the Ninja Union, you're also gonna be able to wear this patch with pride. That's right, human filth. You are gonna be able to challenge any other member of the Ninja Union to a duel to the death with a bucket on your head. And they cannot refuse. That's the rules of the Ninja Union. So be on the lookout. We're going to be celebrating like Nikki was in the house. Because she is. What is going on, Nikki? It has been far too long.
Who's the man with the ninja's hands and the brains of the community?
Makes me want to watch My Ninja just listening to the fucking remix. The funny farm is in the house. What is going on? Dirty Dave is in the house. I thought Dirty Dave was already here. I must be fucking high as shit or something, because I could have sworn that Dirty Dave was already in here.
It only takes a Jew to tango, and I've got the whole goddamn squad on.
Boy, I'm here to teach you about the technique of iron skin. Special technique. It's a real good one, you see. It makes you
That's right, human filth. It makes you impenetrable. A bowl. I need to learn the iron fucking skin technique. Jason Trevorrow, what is going on, my man? My ninja will be out freaking. It's gonna be a little bit. I mean, you gotta realize, I literally have to record every VHS myself. All right, I don't have 5 VCRs. I had 8 VCRs, and out of the 8 VCRs, none of them fucking worked. So Dirty Dave, being Dirty Dave and being the man that he is, Dirty Dave was able to hook me the fuck up. And his sister hooked me up with a VCR that works. Fuck. It only took me 2 fucking years. Well, not 2 years. It hasn't been 2 years. Well, it's creeping up on. Too fucking long. All right? It's been too long. I've been trying. So for those of you that are worried that you might not be able to grab the bag in the box, freaking Jump the Shark Delusional Deluxe Dip Shitorama, don't worry. You'll get one. Also, some of you, that ship is long fucking sail. Some of you are going to be getting the My Ninja Collector card set. That's right, if you freaking signed up early and tossed down, it's coming your way with your bag in the box set. You fucking freaks. I could think of nothing better than to just get some of the most trivial shit. You want coasters? I have My Ninja coasters. You can rest easy when you rest your drink on a My Ninja coaster. Jesus fucking Christ. I might as well just make fucking My Ninja rubbers. You know what I mean? Help prevent the freaking ninja population from booming. Get your My Ninja rubbers today. Queen Elizabeth, what is going on, my dear friend? Yeah, some of you, as you know, you're actually in the movie, which is that's always fucking fun. And there will be a sequel coming, don't you worry. The ringleader and I have been talking. I can't decide if I want to do a prequel, if I want to do the documentary. I think the prequel should come first. What do you think? Should I do the prequel? Isn't that the cool thing to do now, is to do a prequel instead of a sequel? And then you do a sequel that fucks up the prequel and makes the prequel not even right anymore? Or do I do the sequel and then do the prequel that fucks up both the first and the second one? Or maybe I should do 4 of them and then do a prequel that only fucks out the second and the 4th movie. We can go Highlander style and just have everybody be aliens instead of being whatever it was that they were, immortals, you know. That'd be cool if Kim Jong-un all of a sudden was just like, ha 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 ha, too bad I'm an alien. And then in Jew is like, yes, Space Jews, a Mel Brooks film. Sorry, Jews in space. Yeah, I can't do that. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. And I can fuck everyone. Yeah, might as well. I mean, I'll fuck the whole cast. That'd be some good pussy right there. That'd be that Steven Seagal pussy. Give me some of that good pussy. I'm guessing he means the kind that doesn't fight back. I mean, he's He's actually fleeing. He's in Russia for reasons, all right? For reasons. Later tonight, I'm gonna be talking about some shit. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna get deep into it tonight. I got a whole bunch of news. I got a bunch of shit. Don't forget, we are sponsored by the Old Man House of Pants. I mean, the Old Man Pants store. The Old Man House of Pants, they shut down years ago. Fucking years ago. Right over there by Zayre's. Andrew's gonna bootleg my... Hey, you can bootleg my stuff, because it's already bootleg. I mean, technically, it's like 7 movies. Is it 7 or is it 9? I think it's 9 movies in one, along with a bunch. I mean, I'm not even selling the movie. Let's just put it that way, all right? You're not buying the movie. You're buying the merchandise. The movie's free, all right? The movie's free. You got to buy the merchandise. That's the only stipulation. Andrew knows all too well the Jews in space. That Mel Brooks. Only Mel Brooks could get away with that. I mean, granted, I just got away with it, but still. Matt remembers Zayre's. Not many people remember Zayre. Which, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so stupid that for the last 40 plus years, I thought it was Zayre's. With like an S on the end. No, it's Zayre. Who the hell named this place? Zayre's. Sounds way cooler than Zayre. Alright, you fucking humans and your stupid names. Bad enough you got 900 million holidays I gotta try to remember. Now I'm thinking it's like the, what do you want to call it? The Mussolini effect. Thinking it's the fucking Mussolini effect, and I'm thinking about shit that didn't happen that happened. No, it wasn't Mussolini. Who was it? Pele, that's who it was. It was Pele. Anyways, for the last 197 weeks, nearly 4 years. That's right, human filth. We're like 8 now. Anyways, we're not very many shows away from the 4-year anniversary of the Humongous Shit Show, so be sure to put 4/19 on your calendar, because I will be doing a live shit show. 4 years on the throne, holding down the fort. I'm pretty sure, if the budget will allow it, I'm pretty sure there might be a special message from a certain person that I'm not going to name that just happens to be leaking hydraulic fluid all over the fucking place. But we'll talk about that later. Or not at all. But anyways, you've come around these here parts for more than the moronic news. You came to see my chiseled Adonis face and my 8-pack abs that are rarely on camera, but still. Now, you know why you came here. You come here for the news and the shit skits. You don't come here for my witty humor or anything else. But that's all good. Because you're here, you know. So be sure to share this shit, hit that stupid thing, because that helps you. It doesn't help me, that helps you. When it comes to YouTube monetization, you have to have a certain amount of views and a certain amount of subscribers and time. Nothing to do with likes. Likes are just so they know what you want to see. So, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. It doesn't matter to me. It helps you. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. don't bother me one bit, because then I know I did something wrong. Which, that's my usual show. But still, for the last 46 months, every Sunday of those 46 months have been our own personal Groundhog's Day. No, we don't have Punxsutawney Phil coming out of my ass, letting you know whether he smelled a fart or he saw a shark. Did you see a shark? I think you can see a shark. Have you ever seen a shark? I would imagine that you can see a shark, because if you're shooting shrapnel, you got shit shrapnel flapping out of there like a hippopotamus ripping one at the fucking zoo. You're gonna see it. You know, and that always makes me wonder, how many fucking scenes have been edited out of porn where somebody's getting, you know, getting down and dirty, and all of a sudden they just start farting and shitting, and it's like a goddamn hippopotamus just exploding friggin' everywhere. Like, I want to know, how often does that happen? Really, realistically. I've seen bloopers before, and usually it just involves wrong hole or, you know, jizzing on somebody else or something, but, you know, not the hippopotamus. Also, I believe Punky may have coined the term, but somebody needs to freaking do the favor and go put in the Urban Dictionary, put Punky Bruiser came up with the term, giving her the Vince McMahonning her, or him, or them, the Vince McMahon. You know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean the lawsuits or the money in the bank. I mean that brown gold just flowing down from the mountains. I don't know, man. You know, the more I got to admit, the more I look into the old videos of old Vincey boy, the more I get a sneaking suspicion that I think she's holding back on how bad Vince was. I think she's trying to remain a little cleaner than someone that just fell into a literal septic tank. I don't know. Allegedly fell into a septic tank. Don't sue me, Vince. I got nothing. You sue me for my solo cup. Anyways, human filth, I'll get into the Vince thing a little bit later. I got a couple things I need to talk about in the news, because I'm a man of my word, and sometimes that word slips past me before I can realize what I've said. So, you know what I mean. You know how it goes, you filthy fox. I am like 45 million years old, you know, I fucking, sometimes shit just happens. There he is, Devin, what is going on, my man? Devin, do you remember Zayers? Zayer. Not Zayers, it's Zayer. Zayers. I'm just going to call it Zayers, all right? I'm even going to make a shirt that says Zayers. Do you remember Zayers? That needs to be a shirt, and it should be right next to the Old Man Pants store. Speaking of merchandise, I got some new merchandise coming out here. Freaking, you know, it's gonna be good. Smoking organism. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Do not forget that I have recently uploaded a new gaming video. That's right, level 12 in Diablo. I haven't beat the level yet, but spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Jason, I don't think Vince has the Guar dildo. I we went through this, was it last week that we went through this with the list of wrestlers that we should have wrote that down. That would have been good. There was some good fucking stuff coming in the comments section there about old Vincey boy. Yeah, I would pay to see a Guar crossover with WWE. Holy shit, that would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. Oh, the funny farm is smoking cookie dough. That sounds delicious. I've actually never had cookie dough. I had plenty of cookies. I'm like the Steven Seagal of cookies. Pink runs. Easy for rookies to grow. That's always a fucking bonus. Got some weed news. Of course, we got some weed news. There's always weed news in the state of Maine. Well, Groundhog's Day was recently, and speaking of Groundhog's Day, you are fucking gonna be, Punxsutawney Phil says something's going on. I'm not really sure, you know, I mean, I'm not a weatherman. I have no idea. Punxsutawney Phil, he's a weatherman. Phil from Groundhog's Day, he's a weatherman. Walter the Weather Weasel? That's right, human filth. Walter the Weather Weasel. He's back. It's that time of year where Walter the Weather Weasel comes down from the mountain and he gives us the forecast. We'll find out later what Walter's got to say. And, you know, just for the record, Walter the Weather Weasel, the Weather Wizard Weasel, he thinks he's a fucking wizard or something, I don't know. Anyways, Walter is not to be confused with Louisville Louie or Concord Cashmere. We'll get into that a little bit later. You're going to find out exactly who Louisville Louie and Concord Cashmere really are. I had no idea who the fuck they were. Anyways, we'll get into that more into the show. We're creeping up on 200 shows. So like I said before, and I'll say it again, probably more times than I want to say it, mark your goddamn calendars. Because we're driving to 200 fucking shows. Early spring, according to Punxsutawney Phil. I think he's a punk. Punxsutawney Phil. Funny Farm says he's going to be growing from a seed he found. Forgot what strain it is. Hey, that's always a good thing. As long as it's... In today's day and age, it's not like back in the day when, you know, when weed was shit and it was just there. No, you get the hermaphrodite. Uh-oh. That's a rare one right there. That's the best of both worlds, but not with weed. Nikki, where's the news? Like about fucking 5 seconds away from the news. You know me, I like to build it up. I like to wrap it up. It's kind of like a news tortilla, like a burrito. I go out to the dumpster. I go down to the gutters. I search the alleyways. Hell, I even look on Fox News every now and then. And I wrap all that up, dripping with disgusting news juices. I take that sandwich and I don't eat it. I don't keep it to myself. I'm not that kind of a moron. I share it with you. I take that whole week's worth of news and just wrap it. Granted, I wrap it in a dead possum that I have skinned out and slathered with the finest of nut butter. And then I feed it to you. Every week. You can't get enough. That's right, human filth. It is the longest running show in Antarctica, the longest running news show, the longest running anything. I mean, we don't even have running water here in Antarctica. So that's a feat in itself. It's the Humongous Shit Show. I am your host with the most STDs and fat newbies. I am Humongous Fungus of Urungus. And as I said before, you filthy humans you got birthdays, you got holidays, you got international holidays, national holidays, local holidays, traditions. You got orgies every other Wednesday. You got the Sunday slurping sermon. I'm done. I'm sick of it. Too much to celebrate. Too much to remember. Think I can remember all that fucking bullshit? But Groundhog's Day, I love it. Maybe because I live it. Every day. No, not every day. Sometimes I do something different. I switch hands, so to speak. But still, Groundhog's Day is a sacred day. Gobblers nob. I'm gobbling on something, all right. Goopy, grimy gopher guts with mutilated monkey nuts. How's that go? That's what Guello should sing for a song. That should be a song that Guello, like, I'll talk to Psycho. I'll be like, hey, I want to sing that song. Greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey nuts. That'd be a good one. It'd be a short one, but it'd be a good one. But anyways, we got some breaking news coming in across my desk because somehow, some way, this trumps my news from Punxsutawney Phil. PETA is in the news, and I don't mean one of those pita pockets that you put the cheese and the meat and the fucking condiments and the fucking sliced up fucking babies and, you know, the foreskins and, no, not that delectable, delightful sandwich straight from the morgue. I'm talking about the organization PETA. People eating tasty animals. PETA wants Punxsutawney Phil replaced. They want to take him from his throne. Take him from the perches where he's held high, praised like a god. What do they want to do with him? Probably have him put down like they do with every other fucking animal that they want to be freed. We want the animal to be free. It's free now. That's the PETA way. Anyways, they want to replace Phil with a fucking coin. And not just any coin, a giant fucking coin. Now, what would they do with this giant coin? What, flip it over onto people, the 5 people that come to see him flip a fucking coin? Now, people want to see this goddamn rodent, all right? Punxsutawney Phil lives better than I do. That stump is set the fuck up. That goddamn guy, I have seen it. I have delivered. I do, don't tell anybody, but I do Uber Eats and, crack hub. I'll bring you some crack. You just got to smoke it with me, though. I have been to the home of Punxsutawney Phil, and it was like one of those episodes of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I'm Robin Leach. Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil's a fucking leech. But I love that rodent. That adorable little son of a bitch. Especially when he's driving a truck. So PETA, Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. Leave Punxsutawney Phil alone. All right? Don't make us go apeshit on you. We'll do it. We'll gather them freaking troops. We'll marshal the forces. We'll do it. Vansky, what is going on? I know who that is. What are you doing, Van, you son of a bitch? It took me a second. Speaking of Punxsutawney Phil, the fat bastard said it's going to be an early spring. But what does he know? Is he alone in this? Are there any other voices out there in the meteorological world that could possibly pipe in with their opinion on this salacious subject? I don't know. I think I personally, I want to hear from Concord, Kashmir, the meteorological madness that comes along with being a cat that is also a meteorologist. Is that the word is? I don't know these words. Weatherman is an easier word for me to say. Goddamn meteorologist. Anyways, in case you did not know, Concord, Kashmir is a pierogi-eating cat out of Cleveland. That's right. Thank you to Pistifer for sending this story over. Evidently, Concord, Kashmir, the pierogi-eating cat of Cleveland, has predicted some warm temperatures, but that's it. We're going back into winter. He knows his shit, all right? I'm just putting it out there. That cat probably knows more. But there's one other source that I would even be willing to go back in time to check with if I had the ability to. I mean, I don't even know if I can figure out how to get this fucking shit working. Anyways, if I could go back in time, I would go find Phil's cousin, Louisville Louie. That's right, the meteorological groundhog himself used science and computers and shit. All the way back in 1981, he was saying, fuck you, Punxsutawney Phil. Just like I'm saying, fuck you, Lonnie. That's right, human filth. Fuck you, Lonnie. And Punxsutawney Phil, you adorable little bastard. Fuck you, too. And the king of Thailand. Throw him in there, too. Give me 50 years. No, don't do that. I take that one back. Anyways, the last time he was heard from, he pretty much said that his cousin Punxsutawney Phil is full of shit. He's a real meteorological rodent. I might have to post a picture of Louisville Louie just to scare all the kids that don't watch my show. That motherfucker is nightmare fuel. I'm telling you that one right now. Telling you. That fucking guy. Anyways, there's one other person who I would trust accurately to predict the weather, and that is none other than the biggest douchebag this side of my underpants, which I don't wear any. Willard, the weather weasel. What? What are you talking about, Willard? Hang on a second, Willard. What the hell, Willard? Where have you been? What the fuck is the matter with you?
Seriously, Humongous? You fucking asshole, you locked me outside last year.
What?
Freezing my nuts off.
You stay on top of the mountain. That's your thing. Hell happened to your hands?
Yeah, I got your weather forecast for you.
You get the forecast?
Cold outside. It's really fucking cold. Okay, you happy now?
No, I want more. Give me the damn weather. What we gonna get in early spring?
It's winter.
I know. Willard,
Yeah, I spent
give me the goddamn forecast, Willard.
to freeze my dick off in Antarctica working for your stupid fucking ass. That money real well spent.
Well,
How many squirrel dicks I had to suck in order to go to meteorological school? I gargled more friggin' nuts than... Yeah, it's fucking cold, okay? There you go. There's your news. See you next year, fuckface.
it sounds like a personal choice to be sucking squirrel dicks to go to school there, Willard. How about you just... Okay, go back to the mountain, Willard. Everybody, Willard, the weather weasel. Somebody help him with his frostbite, all right? He's kind of fucked. Until next year, Willard. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. The hell dragged him down from the mountain anyways? I told him he could do it on video. He doesn't actually need to come down. Anyways, Willard the weather weasel. Give it up for that piece of shit. Because he ain't going to be back for a while. So... Oh, Willard. I don't even remember how the hell I got my hands on Willard. He just came around here one day. Anyways, he's no freaking Concord Cashmere, but he does the job. Once a year, he comes down here to give us the freaking good news on the weather. Yeah, if you want some good seeds, go to, what is it? It's freaking North Atlantic Seed Company. It's out of the state of Maine. That is some motherfucking good weed. I mean, some real decorative seeds that they sell. They're not real. No. They definitely don't grow staving ass. No. Anyways, human filth, coming across my desk is some Australian news. Hell boy. I don't remember who the hell sent this to me, but it could have been one of the fucking Aussie cunts. Australian Day pre-show party. Evidently, the statues of Captain Cook and Queen Victoria were blasted with red paint. And it looks like Guar came to town early. Luckily, Guar's not allowed to play in Australia, so they kind of dodged a bullet there. Because I'm sure they'd get blamed for it. Pretty sure it was the same thing they did in years past. Not Guar. Not Guar. Ramon, what are you doing, my man? Just in time. Hot damn. Speaking of just in time. You're just in time to hear a fucking... I don't know. Sometimes I bring news just because I bring the news. And this is one of those stories where I think it's a little overboard. But still, in 2019, a Japanese man burned down a gaming studio, killing 36 artists. They were trapped in the building due to the fact that he basically lit the whole fucking entrance and the whole front of the building on fire. So, unfortunately, 36 humans with some purpose in life were eliminated, but now Japan has, they gave the death penalty. I wonder if they do old school style. chop off the freaking head or something. That'd be cool. Georgia was Alabama's doing nitrous oxide now. Hell yeah. Hey, Sherry, how you doing, Sherry? Let me know in the comment section what you think about the nitrous oxide death penalty. I think it's kind of funny. And not just because I've done nitrous oxide. A lot of nitrous oxide. I mean, I think that'd be a fun way to go. Just a whoa, 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 whoa. We talked about this on the show prior, but for those of you that do not know, when you do nitrous, you do nitrous. Holy shit. Your brain cells literally just evaporate as you go whoa, 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 whoa. Everything goes whoa, whoa, whoa. Just this humming. You got music playing, it just accelerates it. Especially like Pantera. You listen to some Pantera. But yeah, you'll end up like me, so don't do it. And if you really do too much of it, you're gonna end up like that guy that's dead. But I guess it kind of did deserve it. He killed an old lady, so you know. But I don't know how Japan does this. I need to look into it. I really do, because my mind is shit. My memory is just bad, so the sooner that I can figure that out, the better. And Mr. Moderator, if you want to look that up, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yes, and dentists use nitrous too, don't they, Nikki? I forgot about that. But I guess they're using a lethal amount of it, which they usually reserve for chickens. Little known fact. They like to smother chickens with nitrous oxide. In case you missed the memo, a segment that I brought back from the grave. In case you missed the memo, on Martin Luther King Day, the birthplace of Martin Luther King Jr. was the scene of a rather bizarre crackhead maneuver, as an off-duty New York police officer observed a woman with a gas can dumping gas all over the house in an effort to burn it down. Sheer brilliance. I mean, go burn your own house down. Oh, wait, you don't have one. My bad. Should have spent the money on something else instead of gas. Or better yet, just use the gas for what it was meant for. Puff it. Burn your house down. Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's exactly what I said not to do. Anyways, people are just losing their goddamn minds. So, breaking news. The George Carlin estate has sued over fake comedy special. The AI-generated comedy special that attempted to rip off George Carlin in both his style and in his image and his everything. Unimpressed. Nothing is better than the original. What does AI know about any of the subjects that were discussed? I don't want to get into it. AI doesn't know shit. George Carlin was a god. A New Jersey man is under arrest after stealing over $1,700 worth of gasoline. Now, I hope that the Passover pimp is still watching, because I immediately thought that maybe the Passover pimp could possibly be under the scope. And then I realized it was an illegal thing. It wasn't the smartest goddamn maneuver that I've ever seen when it comes to getting a discount on gas. These guys were actually paying $20 for $1,700 worth of gas. I mean, when you're standing at the pump for 45 minutes and you only pump $20, I think they're gonna notice. I'm just saying. Take a drink. Nice, Brian. You get to Scrapulous. You get to see George Carlin. That would have been fucking awesome. I got to see Carrot Top one time. I don't know how much I want to be bragging about that. No, he's actually funny as hell. And it was before he was really jacked. He wasn't like Freak Top at that point. Speaking of Andrews, breaking news. Andrew Taint has been deleted from YouTube. That's right, Human Filth. And on top of that, more of his supporters and promoters have been banned and deleted from YouTube. I'm sure they'll find a way around it, but they'll get deleted again. No skin off my taint. More breaking spews. A California woman was caught with over $2,500 in stolen Stanley freaking cups. I mean, seriously. When the hell is the NHL going to do something about this? It is getting completely out of fucking control. Personally, I don't know why they do it. That's a lot of Stanley Cups. I mean, honestly, I thought those things were made out of, a little better of metal. I figured they had some kind of precious gems or something. Not just, a fucking cup. But I mean, it's got the name Stanley Cup. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure. But anyways, fucking Stanley Cups. And NHL, do something about this. I'm tired of seeing stupid fucking stories about Stanley Cup. Oh, people want to buy the Stanley Cup. Everybody wants to buy the Stanley Cup. I fucking hate it. It's fucking all the time. Never fucking ends. You're driving me insane. But anyways, if the price is right, I'll start selling them fucking things. I don't care. Anyways, in other news, fucking Stanley Cups. Last week, I ran my suck. I was talking about the, Vince deal, Mr. McMahon and all that shit. So I have to at least, I did a little more research into it, all right? Let's just put it that way. And last week, I may have said some things that wasn't exactly accurate. All right? I freaking put out my theory that as soon as the money stopped flowing, just like the diarrhea out of Vince's ass, she went public. But I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. It was actually leaked text messages that leaked out like shit out of Vince's ass. And the woman in question actually, came out because there was a bunch of text messages. So she's like, yeah, I gotta say something. So I apologize for, fucking up. I always take credit where credit is due when I'm an idiot. Now, of course. Really? God damn it. You fucking kidding me. What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? It's not the NHL? What? A different Stanley? Oh my God. What? No! now. All right, I'll do it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. All right, you done? All right. What? Shut up, poser! Come on now. I'm not doing that. All right, if any ladies want to go for a ride in a Corvette, Poser Maximus says he has time. All right, are you happy now? He hung up on me. Oh well, you saw me. I said it. All right, so evidently, you know, this is a vicious fucking cycle. Did you fuck up again, Humongous? Yeah, I did. All right. Hey, what you do now, dumbass? Go. The Stanley Cup is not the Stanley Cup that I was thinking it was. It's a different cup. Those cups you can buy at like Walmart and shit. Go. You can buy the anyways. You're a jackass. Go. All right, get out of here, turkey surprise. Fucking evidently it's not the Stanley Cup. It's a Stanley Cup. Like a cup made by some guy named Stanley or something. So, yet another retraction. I fucked up. Okay? So, just keep it in mind. Every now and then you got to take accountability, even if you don't want to. Because I would drink out of a Stanley Cup any day. I don't give a fuck. So, I mean, that's the normal logic in my mind. Back to the news. Enough of this bullshit of me having to fucking apologize for being a fucking retard. It contains lead? Nah, I'll still drink out of it. How are you gonna hurt my feelings, none? I like a little lead, if you know what I'm saying. Puts a little lead in my pencil. All right, with that out of the way, breaking international news, Russia has been torturing a political prisoner. That's right, human filth. I wish I had the music they were torturing him with, but I got something that's almost as good. They're torturing this person that hates Putin with pro-Putin pop. Now, all I can say is at least it's not Nickelback or Ghost. Could you imagine being in a prison?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
Every day, all day.
It's crap, gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay frogs.
I think I'd have too much fun.
Won't you fight for your life?
We need a Putin song. I would do a Joe Biden song, but it'll put everybody to sleep. We already got the Trump banger. I should make a Joe Biden one, though, because he does say some funny shit. They all do. Fuck him. Anyways. Putin. He needs to learn how to torture people better. Because that's sad. Oh, comrade, we'll play bad music for you every day, all day, really loud. All right. Keep it up, buddy. Well, Baby Shark, I would go a little fucking crazy with Baby Shark. I gotta say, how can you smoke crack and listen to Baby Shark dude? I couldn't do it. I mean, I suppose they keep me out of the malls by playing Mariah Carey. I do zero Christmas shopping. I don't want to listen to the Christmas Ghoul. That's why I went to war with her this past fucking November and December, when the furnaces of hell burn the hottest, to thaw out Mariah Carey, the Christmas ghoul. Anyways, in case you missed the memo, part 2, Krispy Kreme Marathon Challenge. I'd have to say I might consider it, even though a little voice in my head says diabetes. Because you have to eat a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts and then run 5 miles. And just imagine me with a dozen donuts shoved up my ass trying to pinch my cheeks for 5 fucking miles. I better get to training. Tara, we're gonna need some help. Get your butt down to Antarctica. We'll get these buns tight. Tight enough to hold glazed donuts. Speaking of feces, when am I not speaking of feces? United Kingdom, that's right, a city's poop problem could soon be solved by DNA. Now, I get a sneaking suspicion that they're going to be unpleasantly surprised. They're asking dog owners in the suburb to submit shit samples. It's going to be a rough few months for the British Postal Service, I'm just saying. Now, my thoughts are, what are they going to do when it comes back as human DNA? I know they get some homeless people over there shitting. Food grade nitrous. Oh, they're using nitrogen. They said nitrous oxide on the one of the news channels I was watching. I was wondering why the guy wasn't laughing. I mean, obviously he's dying, so. That was fucking hilarious. Yo, baby shark, dude. That would drive me fucking right the hell out of Antarctica. Don't tell that to Putin. News flashback. We're going to have another news flashback next week, courtesy of Scrapulous. That's right. We're going to dive deep into the necro monster that was the Ohio. I don't even want to. I gotta be careful what I say on YouTube. Let's just put it this way: he was a necrophiliac that worked at the city morgue. So we're gonna get into that in a special edition to wrap up and wind up for the 200 show, which will, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll do something cool for the 200 show, but still. A flashback, a former mobster, Terry John Martin, has recently come forward and admitted to why he stole Judy Garland's ruby slippers back in 2005. Evidently, in 2018, someone attempted to cash in on the insurance policy for the ruby slippers, and it wasn't the owner of the ruby slippers. It was Terry John Martin. Well, it turns out the dumbass thought they were really fucking covered in rubies. Got some bad news for you there, old man. Those are sequins. They're not rubies. Now, the shoes themselves could have been worth a lot to somebody with a foot fetish, but not to me. Not to me. Last week I told you I had a list of birthdays. Now this week I actually do have the list. Happy belated birthday again to Queen Elizabeth, Jodorous, the ringleader, Gail Cron, or should I say, Cron! Beverly, Jeannie the alien. It's all the old bitches' birthdays. Hope y'all had a killer fucking birthday. Speaking of the ringleader, we're gonna be getting into some shit freaking with the old, the Loveless lines. She's gonna be coming back. You never know. It's gonna be it'll be a while, but might have a few samples for you here in the near future to help amp up what we got going on. Since My Ninja is coming out on DVD and all that happy horse shit, we are sponsored this week by none other than...
Greetings, my fellow ninjas and members of the local ninja union. I am Sensei Idol, your local ninja union leader. Did you agree to a duel to the death only to realize you forgot to sharpen your sword? Or perhaps you ran out of shurikens. Or maybe you threw your last throwing star. Well, you're in luck. Yes, that's right. Your most honorable local ninja mod has you covered like a net. That's right. You need swords? We got swords. We have naginatos, naganaki, totishis, shizemuzu, tonto, and of course, we have a katana for every occasion. Did you forget your first stamina? Well, we've got a pair waiting for you. Need a spear? Don't ask Goldberg. Need a naginata? We gotcha. Don't be a numbskull and forget your nunchucks. Grab an extra pair when you're a ninja mod. That's right, your local ninja mod has all of your ninja needs. And if you're a member of the Ninja Union, you'll get an exclusive discount. A most honorable discount. And free sword shopping. Yes, that's right. Be sure to stop by every Saturday for Shuriken Saturday sales. Buy 4, get 2 free. You can't beat that deal with a black belt or a bloody limp dick. Ninja Mat, home of the wall. And the only 24-hour dojo and all you can eat sushi bar. What are you waiting for? Your next duel to the death? Get your butt down to Ninja Mat today, tonight, tomorrow morning, anytime. They're open 24 hours. They're always ready for battle, just like you. Chop smart, shop ninja mart. Today. That's right, get down there today. Get your butt down to Ninja Mat now.
That's right, Human Films. We are brought to you by Ninja Mart. Show them your Ninja Union patch or your official Ninja Union member card. And you will receive a discount that I can't tell you what it is because I don't work for Ninja Mart, so you know. Telling you right now, it is the way to go. I mean, just the free just the free sword sharpening alone is worth every penny. Every drop of blood, every bit of sweat. Be sure to check out My Ninja right here on my YouTube. It's the meme that became a movie. Sure to share that shit. Even if you hate it, share it. Torture the world. Speaking of torturing the world, Arkansas is in the news. Squatters claimed land and an RV in the name of the Moorish Nation Republic. More like the moronic, nationless, retarded republic. Evidently, they took someone's RV and the land. Start trying to dig for wells and run water lines and whatever. They were up to no good, let's just put it that way. They were running scams out of the RV, but no meth. no meth. I don't even believe that it took place in Arkansas. No meth, no way it took place in Arkansas. Anyways, speaking of meth, normally I would not cover this right now. I'd wait for the animal news, but this is newsworthy because this is late breaking news of the best kind. God damn it. A racehorse was recently found to test positive for methamphetamines. That's right, the horse had completed the race and then took a drug test and failed. Really, you gotta get the Kentucky Derby out of Kentucky. You can't get the meth out of Kentucky, but you can get the Derby out of it. I'm just saying, don't get all mad at me. You all know damn well that is like it's like they don't have crystal caverns. They've got like meth caverns. Just saying. Kentucky, you got a problem. All right, Arkansas, you got a problem. It's called meth. You need to be smoking space crack. Make me rich. Get me that goddamn money. Meth is for pussies. You're gonna get the good shit. I mean, meth is like really overrated, to be completely honest. But whatever. We're not on that subject. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Speaking of squatters and drugs, this one has drugs and more. This is like a discount section at the fucking Walmart in Beverly Hills. Anyways, Beverly Hills recently had a $4.5 million mansion taken over by a group of squatters. Not only were they squatters, they were party animals. That's right, human filth. They were rocking and rolling, more like blowing and banging, because they were doing coke and banging it out at orgies all night, bumping the music and bumping uglies, charging $100 entry fee. They estimated they made over $30,000 a month renting out the home, renting out rooms in the home, that is, while they were partying. Oh, God damn, I need to move to Beverly Hills. I'll be like the new Jed Clampett, but I'll just be a squatter. Oh, shit. Wait, maybe I don't want to move to Beverly Hills. Late breaking news. They got swatted. Oh, well, at least they made like $30,000 in the meantime. So, there's that. I'm just saying. That's some shit right there. Speaking of swatting, I don't remember what town it was in, but I was going to cover it next week. I'll cover it right now. Some little shit-stained dick weasel was recently arrested for swatting everybody. Like, he'd take like money for it, and just he had a list of things that he would do, and yeah, he looks like the kind of kid that would do that. I want to say he was 17 years old. Yeah, ridiculous. Throw some balls. Go over there yourself. Do your business. I'll have to look into it more and tell you next week. It was literally around all over the whole country. Hundreds, if not thousands, of cases. He's in some serious shit. I didn't want to cover it. I was busy. Too busy looking up about the Moldovan Burger King. That's right, Moldova has a Burger King. Probably never even heard of Moldova. Now I want to go there. Evidently, allegedly, it's right on the fucking internet. It's on Twitter or whatever, so I don't give a shit. The Moldovan Burger King says no to furry fast fooders. They say go somewhere else, beast mans. You're not allowed to eat here at Burger King. Moldova, I like you. I got nothing against furries. I just think it's fucking hilarious calling them beast mans. Beast mans, you're not welcome here. Go eat somewhere else, beast mans. I mean, at least it's not like, beast mans, go eat somewhere else. I don't do a good Skeletor. I'm not good at doing Skeletor. At least I tried, all right? I do a better beast man than Skeletor. Unfortunately, there's nobody looking for a Beastman impersonator out there right now. Fucking Burger King? Why can't I get a Whopper? Yeah, that's all I got. If I went into the Moldovan Burger King, that's what I would do. I'd walk in there and be like, Skeletor, I want a Whopper. And then they'd be like, oh, it's the Beastmans. And that would be funny. But I'm not a Beastman. I'm not orange and hairy. All right, let's play a little game. The manager was in the comments earlier, the freaking Passover pimp himself. He left behind his purple beads. He said, bring on the beads. Bring on the beads. I think those are anal beads, to be honest with you. But we are going to play a game. Satire or not. Let me know in the comment section if you think that this is real or not. Marjorie Taylor Greene was recently... Sorry, just saying her name makes me laugh. Marjorie Taylor Greene accuses Jewish space lasers of trying to shoot down Santa Claus. She was quoted as saying, they don't worship Santa like we do. What's the easiest way to stop Christmas? Go after the man that makes it possible. Or something like that. Now, do you think that that is a real quote from Marjorie Taylor Greene? Do you think that is satire? Let me know in the comment section if you think she allegedly said this or if she allegedly didn't say this. I know that doesn't make any sense. I don't give a shit. I gotta cover my bases, all right? I don't want to get sued like Fox News. Beverly says yes, real. Oh, God. You know, that's what I fucking should have done in the last Dolly Dearest. I should have got fucking Marjorie in there with those penguins. The ringleader! What is going on, Gail? Is Ramon still in the fucking comments? Yeah, unfortunately, it is satire, but I can totally hear her saying that. I can totally hear her saying that. But you know what isn't satire? This next story coming in courtesy of Turd Ferguson. Big shout out and a big thank you to Turd Ferguson dropping this over to me on Instagram. Much appreciated by fucking dedicated fungal freak. One of the road reporters. They throw the news at me that they find. Gail also contributed some earlier. Big shout out and a thank you to Gail. Christopher dropping some stuff over on the Discord. Always a good time. Always a good time. I gotta start posting more on there. I am a moron. Still, if you want to fucking help keep the show going, you can donate to the Ko-Fi. I get the fucking 17 newsletters just get shot out in the fucking emails. The backlog, like my toilet, clogged up. But still, it's all good. You can catch up on what the fuck I've been up to here in Antarctica. Get a little inside info. Also get some free shit in the mail. Some stickers and shit. Always a good time. But I do appreciate when you freaks send in the news. Because I didn't see this one. A high school student and his father were recently arrested. They lived mere blocks from the high school. The school that the son made threats of a big old lot of trouble. Let's just put it that way. I gotta be careful what I say on YouTube, you know what I mean? You can't really say like mass shooting. You get anyways. They have both been arrested, and upon their arrest, they found dozens of weapons. We'll just say weapons. Dozens of weapons, explosives, and I need Vin Diesel saying and an RPG. That's right, human filth. And you know, I, as the fool that I am, I do not believe that it was a traditional rocket launcher. In the sense of like the Soviet RPG style. That's what I think of when I think of an RPG. I don't think of, you know, like, was it like an M69 or whatever? It goes underneath a, you know, on an AR or fucking whatever. Basically, they used to call them a fucking blooper. Because it blows up. That was the artillery that I saw when I saw what they had found. So, yes, it is technically a rocket launcher, but it's not. They put RPG. It's not a rocket propelled grenade. The explosive goes off and shoots the shell. An RPG, it has like actual, yeah. It actually fires. It has like power behind it, not just gonna shoot it and it drops and blows up. They also had dragon fire. That's right, you know those shells that like shoot the flames out of it, you know? I mean, if we were talking about anything other than like the next Columbine, it'd be a pretty cool little setup to go have fun with. But yeah, no, not good, not good. And evidently, the father and the son were taken in without any issues, and the mother and the other children were like hanging out in the house, and SWAT came fucking strolling up, and it was like, hey, he's going to jail. Speaking of guns, if Andrew is still in the comments, I don't know, maybe Andrew's still watching. I don't know what his attention span is. Big shout out to the manager, the Passover pimp. Give him a fucking hail the Passover pimp in the freaking comment section. He's a good shit. He's more than a manager. He's a good friend. But still. Andrew, you're a Richmondite. You may know The gun hole. Has anybody heard of the gun hole? The Richmond gun hole? Evidently, in the early 90s, someone took a toy gun and put it in the wet concrete in a sidewalk. Up until recently, it was just the gun hole. Everybody knew the gun hole. If you're from Richmond, you know the gun hole. It's a concrete shape of a gun in it. A toy gun, but it looks like a real gun. Well, evidently, some bonehead started leaving altars and shrines in trash at the gun hole. Hanging out at the gun hole became a big thing. Neighbors not impressed. Can't say as I blame them, you know. I'd put a bazooka hole where the gun hole was if I was a gambling man, but still. Nothing wrong with the gun hole, but they filled it in. And of course, somebody already chiseled it back out and said, fuck them. The gun hole should live on. Just stop leaving garbage around it. Nobody wants to fucking trip over your stupid burning candles. You know? What if I'm walking home with a bunch of gas to huff? And it just so happens to be that I've been tapping into it on the walk home. I don't want to be tripping and falling over and catching myself on fire. You goddamn gun hole. Why didn't somebody put their dick down there? You know, that would have been funny as hell. You know, like the freaking cock and ball hole. What the hell is that? Is that somebody's dick? Holy shit. Micro penis. Beastmans and their micro penises. I don't know. Does Beastman have a micro penis? Let me know in the comment section if you think Beastman has a little. Yeah, we was just talking about the Loveless lines, Gail. Captain Wales! Permission to come aboard, Captain. I mean, I'm already on board, but now you're on board, so. Hope all is well with Captain Wales and Jill. Oh, what else is in the news? The gun hole. I wish I would have seen the gun hole. I'm sure they'll chisel it back out. It'll never be the same. It's actually pretty cool. I was going to use it for the picture on this show, but I was like, why would I put the gun hole on there? And I almost put a picture of me posing for Valentine's Day cards from a few years back. And then I was like, it's not even that close to Valentine's Day yet, so. You ever had one of those days where you need to talk to somebody, you got shit going on, it's almost too much, and then out of nowhere, some idiot opens their mouth, and the whole world is just like, oh, by the way, and they start telling you everything. You're like, I'm trying to buy a fucking sandwich. I don't even know you. Or they're like yapping underneath the stall in the bathroom. You're like, I'm trying to take a shit. Put your dick through the glory hole or go the fuck away. You know what I'm talking about. You're walking home and they're putting a gun in your bag. Just give me your money. And it's like, just get the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to buy crack and I don't even have any money. I'm just gonna rob them. Now I'm gonna kill you. This is evidently one of those weeks. But it's not me that's getting all this shit. It's not me that's getting bombarded. And it's all down. Everybody's coming in. It's not me. It's Elmo. That's why human filth. Elmo was dumb enough to ask the fucking world of Twitter, hey Twitter, how you doing? Yeah, boy. You don't even want to go there. There was people talking about their genital warts, talking about their abusive relationship with an inflatable sheep, talking about their fucking lust for just doing absolutely nothing. And then there was the people that were like, hey now, Elmo's just asking how you're doing. He doesn't need to know all the details. And that would be me. We don't need to know all this shit. Elmo, you trying to take one for the team? I appreciate that, you furry red little son of a bitch. But you're asking a little too much of Twitter. I don't even want to know some of the degenerate shit that was said on that fucking post. I would love to go through that whole post and find the worst of the worst and bring it all to you. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because there was some bangers. That means I gotta follow Elmo though. How's that gonna look? Anyways, that little red bastard took one for the team. That's the truth too. I'm not making that up. You can think I'm making it up, but I'm not making it up. This episode of the Humongous Shit Show is also brought to you by your favorite.
Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack there. Chicken so good you put it in your pocket. Ooh-wee. Pocket chicken, that's when you know it's some good grub.
Goddamn right it's good grub. You know what else is good about Billy's Chicken Shack? Formerly Jimmy's Chicken Shack. They got the Lover's Lounge. You have never experienced ecstasy like you will when you go down to Billy's. It's Billy's now. I gotta fucking remember. I'm high as hell. It's Billy's Chicken Shack and Lover's Lounge. It's a whole bunch of campers all welded together and duct taped together to keep the water out of it and to keep the freaking Vaseline in. And I'm telling you right now, it is amazing. It's not only the slickest freaking chicken in town, slides right into your fucking pocket. It is the hottest orgy you've probably ever been to. This side of a Beverly Hills mansion. Only this ain't gonna cost you $100 to get through the door. And do not forget Billy's Chicken Shack and Lover's Lounge has always got their weekly specials. Let's just put it that way. They're always changing them up, so I'm not gonna go there. What the hell is going on here? My freaking crackhead goddamn music. Anyways, human filth, old Jimmy. I miss the days when it was Jimmy's Chicken Shack because I got a better discount than Billy. It's still good though. It's still good. It's chicken so good you put it in your pocket. And that's when you know it's some good grub. If you ain't eating at fucking Billy's Chicken Shack, you're missing out. I'll just throw it out there. Fraulein Helga, oh, when she takes her teeth out, hot damn. Gum that chicken right off the bone, if you know what I mean. Might need a little too much info like Elmo's fucking post on Twitter. Just a little too much. Wonder what happened to Jimmy. Where did Jimmy go? Where's he hiding? Gonna have to find out. Oh, here we go. As always, the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. That's right, human filth. The game that does what D&D don't. It fucking rocks. It knocks your socks off. And I mean your jerk socks. Those things are so crusty you thought they'd never come off. Well, guess what? They're coming off. They're getting blown off. Neon Lords has a Kickstarter going right now. You can get on board backing them and get one of those badass glow-in-the-dark little rings. Neon Lords drippy drip drip. It's fucking awesome. Soul Blair killing it with the minis. I don't know if the campaign's still going on to get... just go check them out on Kickstarter. Check them out in the freaking link description there that Mr. Moderator posts. You can find them there. We're going to be doing some more with them into the future. Possibly even going to a convention this month in Massachusetts to go see what the hell is going on. Meet up with Brian. Be a good time. See Soul. Don't forget, I am a playable character in this game. That's right, even more reason to get it and play it with your friends. It's fun as hell. We got a live stream that we did, and it was a blast. We had a fucking blast. I've never played it before. It was a hell of a lot of fun. Breaking news. YouTube, oh YouTube. Where'd he freaking go? Hang on a second. YouTube has recently, they let some shit fly. They let some shit slide. Every now and then you see stuff going on YouTube and you're like, how the hell are they doing that? How are they getting away? How are they getting away with that? I don't understand how they're getting away with it myself. Just like, I mean, I know the hot tub stuff. Over on Twitch, that's one thing. Where did he go? Son of a bitch. Ah, this'll work. This'll work. It's a little... Yeah, that'll work. All right. Sorry, I lose... If I didn't have my head sewn on, I'd fucking lose it. I'm just saying. Anyways, where was I? A YouTuber recently went on to the stream, on a live stream, and he had a little surprise for his followers. That's right, human filth. He had a little surprise. It was a severed head. That's right, human filth. It wasn't a woman. No, it wasn't. It was a man. What are you doing? You're on this. Yeah, Turkey Surprise. Thank you, Turkey Surprise. Anyways, I can't find my guy's head, so this'll work. So basically, he held up a severed head on the old YouTubes after he had decapitated his father, and what else did he do? He tried to cook the head, I do believe, or was attempting to. Not too bright of a guy. Conspiracy nut. Went on a big old rant. Oh boy. And evidently he was, I'll just give you the short of it, because he was definitely mentally freaking... He was out there. He killed his father because he was he worked for the government. He was Army Corps of Engineers. He's an engineer. And he said that he was a traitor and blah, 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 all this fucking crazy nut shit. And long story short, he was on like 17 minutes live, ranting and raving about all kinds of conspiracy nut shit, telling to do all kinds of stuff that I can't say on YouTube because I'd get shut down immediately if I told people to go out and do that kind of stuff. And then they caught him breaking into a military base to try to mobilize the National Guard to go, yeah, crazy. See, I gotta be careful what I say, and then you get this idiot holding up his father's severed head. You know, but at least they deleted Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's gone off YouTube. That's a bonus. That's a bonus. But anyway, back to the news. Breaking news. Putin ally and former mayor of Sevastopol has been arrested in London on suspicion of money laundering and breaching sanctions. Yeah, boy, I don't think anybody's going to be bailing him out. Not sure exactly what the deal is with that, but whatever. He's been fucking hucked and chucked in jail. Puffy waffle. There's something smoking. No, Captain Wales, I did not see that Brian Apehearn's cousin, his Scottish cousin, escaped the zoo. Led back with Yorkshire pudding. A kind of puffy waffle. That sounds delicious. That is funny as hell. Thank you, Captain Wales. I'll have to tell Brian. I'm sure he'll be fucking thrilled. Little asshole. Oh, that's funny as hell. I actually have not. I was catching up on last week's news this week, so unfortunately I was a little behind. Yeah, Brian. Calm down.
Over the years, parents, grandparents, teachers, parole officers, doctors, and stoners reported hooked on chronic success stories. With intensive, systematic chronic use, these people learned important skills. Skills like how to roll a joint, how to pack a bomb, how to spot a light bag, how to smoke hashish, and so much more. Surprisingly, most schools don't teach these basic stoner skills. If you or someone you know is struggling with basic stoner skills, Hooked on Chronic may work for you. Remember, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Chronic. Time to get Hooked on Chronic. It might work for you. Goddamn. I'm taking a trip off that bad boy.
Good old Hooked on Chronic. Woo! It'll work for you. It works for me. Hot damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, that fucking YouTuber. I don't know. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. I wonder which cousin of Brian's that was. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'll find out before the animal news. I'll find out soon. Thank you, Captain. As always, if you want to give me some news, you can always hit me up. Send me the link. I'll give you credit where credit is due. Big shout out to Dolly Dearest. International news. Canadian Hall of Fame, Comedy Hall of Fame, the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame, that is, they have introduced a new member. One of my personal favorites, Steve Smith, aka Red Green. That's right, congratulations to Mr. Smith. I'll call him Red Green forever. He is hilarious. One of the funniest motherfuckers. If you've never seen the Red Green Show, the new Red Green Show, you don't know what you're missing. You need to find it. You need to watch it. I know, Brian. Where the fuck is Dolly? There is. The Funny Farm loves the old Red Green. I have been a fan of that for a long time. Long time. Space news, a little bit of space news. An asteroid the size of the Empire State Building is getting ready to pass Earth. Now my question is yeah, it may be the size of the Empire State Building, but how many fucking ducks is it? How many goddamn sharks is it? How many fucking Toyota Corollas? How many goddamn giraffes? Always with this bullshit, and now all of a sudden, oh, it's the Empire State Building. It's always animals. Why are they switching it up? Why can't it be 40,000 ducks? And that's a sight that I would like to see, 40,000 ducks hurling at the Earth, frozen in space. Sharks, that'd be cool. They start thawing out as they burn into the atmosphere. Starts raining sharks. Space sharks. It should be a movie. I need to make that into a fucking movie. God damn it. Update. Yeah, boy. We got an update on the Alaskan off-duty pilot that attempted to crash the plane. Remember that guy? Turns out he had a bad trip on mushrooms a couple days prior. And he went a little overboard. Tried downing the plane, and now they are going to charge him with however many fucking people were in that plane. That many counts of attempted murder. That's a real bad trip right there. You go from having a bad day to having you're fucked kind of a day. I mean, I've done some dumb shit in my day, but I ain't going that fucking far. Exactly. She doesn't find you handsome, she should at least find you handsome. Keep your stick on the ice. My personal favorite from that show, we're going to talk about it for a second here at least. Hap Shaughnessy. That fucking man could bullshit a bullshitter. I remember an episode from long ago. I'll never forget it. I need to find it. I need to just buy the Red Green. Actually, you know what? I have all of it. I have all of it. I'll have to look through it. There was an episode where Hap Shaughnessy was on the experts portion of the show. And there was a distributor cap that was sent in by someone's wife. And she wanted to know what it was. And Red Green was like, that's a distributor cap. And Hap Shaughnessy was like, hey, if only that there is a fucking Robo Magneto or Fordo Torpedo And he's trying to tell them that, like, the spark plugs are magnetic charges, and that this fucking thing, because it had all the the spark plug wires and everything on, and the spark plugs, and it would attach itself to the hull of a ship and breach the hull and sink it, and he had all these fucking AC. He made up all this bullshit for the names of all of it. And ever since then, and the fact that he fought tigers, I've always been impressed with Hap Shaughnessy. That's one of my favorite parts of the Red Green Show. I don't enjoy much of You Humans, but George Carlin, good old fucking Canadian humor. Dragon. Oh God, the explosives guy. He's in Dances with Wolves. He's in a bunch of shit. The hell was his name? He was always fucking, come on! He was always burned to shit. Bill, Adventures with Bill, my life. Similar to Adventures with Bill in many ways. A bumbling buffoon. Damn it, now I'm gonna have to binge watch Red Green. Houston, Texas. Oh, this is a rough one for this guy. For me, it's another day in the news. A Texas grandfather is suing Sunglasses Hut and Macy's for wrongful arrest. I want to say it's wrongful arrest. Anyways, AI was used and it falsely identified him as a shoplifter. So they put him in jail. Well, he was in jail for a very short amount of time before they realized that it was not him. He was not the fucking robber, but in that short period of time, he was actually raped in the bathroom. And then they just were like, oh, all right, you can leave now. You're all good, right? Yeah, you're all good. I don't think he's all good. I don't think he's all good. I mean, granted, he was probably already wearing a diaper. Maybe not. Well, my question is, why are you not suing the police and the jail? I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that if I got raped in the ass in jail and I shouldn't have been in jail in the first place, I'd probably be suing them too. But maybe he has to go, get found, prove that it was a wrongful arrest. And then he can sue the jail. But regardless, they didn't even give him any cuddle time. They literally were like, all right, you're free to go, as he's hobbling out of the bathroom. Poor old bastard. I'd sue the shit out of that jail. Rest in pride, Carl Weathers, Chubbs, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Oh, Apollo. Oh, he killed Apollo. Hell of a freaking actor. Oh boy, you know me. I'm always bringing you the weed news, the bust. Maine has been especially hot lately with the Chinese mafia getting shit taken care of. Get them the fuck out of here. Anyways, there was a big bust. I'm not going to say how close, but I'll just say I know exactly where it was. Not because I've ever been there, but because I go to that area a lot. Regardless, there was a bust of over 2,500 plants. The home was thought to be on fire. which according to the fire department, it was definitely a fire hazard. The home was steaming because it was so cold outside and it was so hot inside that the steam looked like fire. Fire, 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 fire. It was not fire. Still, whole lot of weed. Looks like good fucking weed too. And speaking of steam, not Stanley steamers. I wish it was a Cleveland steamer, to be honest with you, but this is a Norway sauna story. Patrons of a sauna in Norway were witness to a car plunging into a river. Evidently, in nothing but their towels, the sauna goers were able to get the two people out of the car and bring them to freedom. I mean, that's... Put on some pants, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, you know, not all heroes wear capes. Some of them just have a towel wrapped around their waist. Cold as hell out there, too. Icy cold. It's fucking Norway. Speaking of cold, the Cold War still has some secrets laying around. Evidently, a Washington state man passed away, and in his estate, in his garage, was a Cold War era missile. Now, there was no warhead on it. It was actually equipped for nuclear warheads. But there was no nukes, so there's no fallout. You know, there's no chance of accidentally setting off a nuke in some small suburban town. As funny as that would be if they actually found one that was ready to rock. No, that one wasn't, so. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I'd make it into a lawn ornament. Rip-off news. Pastor creates a fake cryptocurrency to build his Christian cult. That's right, human filth. I don't know where it was, I know they made a lot of money. Millions and millions of dollars in this crypto money that there was no way to cash in. And it funded their lavish lifestyle. Now they're getting in a whole lot of trouble. Speaking of getting in trouble, Dirty Dave, you dirty dog, we gotta go to Massachusetts at some point. We need to meet up with Psycho and Guello and go to this convention. One thing I will not be doing is stopping and getting myself a caffeinated lemonade. I think I'm all set as Panera Bread is facing a third lawsuit over caffeinated drinks. Wrongful death suit at that. There's already 2 ongoing cases. Think I'm all set. I'll stick to drinking 14 pounds of coffee. Don't need to worry about freaking anything else. It's enough caffeine to really rock your world according to the experts. I don't know. But allegedly, it has led to the death of multiple people who were caffeine sensitive, so. Not my deal, I don't drink it. I just bring the news. Speaking of lawsuits, a man is suing 27 women. 27 women are being sued because they gave him bad reviews on a private Facebook page called Are We Dating the Same Guy? Or did we date the same guy? I don't remember. I'm not part of that group, so I don't know. Regardless, they were talking, and this guy was mad. And from the sounds of it, they had every right to say what they said because he's definitely a moron. Suing 27 women because they said that you're a fucking shitty tipper and that you got some baggage. Evidently, you get some real baggage and you want to fill it with money because you're suing women for dumb reasons. I just thought it was funny that there's an entire website dedicated to this, and they all happen to find their way there. The universe is a strange thing. So whoever he is, I'd have to suggest don't date him. Add me to your list, buddy. Throw a lawsuit at me. He's a bad tipper. Not really sure. What I am sure of is that Steven Seagal has said that he can beat anyone in a fight. What I want to know is, can he beat the one man that Vince McMahon, the one entity that Vince McMahon beat? That no one should be able to beat, but somehow he defeated in the square ring. Vince McMahon fought God and won. I'd like to see Steven Seagal do that. It ain't gonna happen, Stevie Wonder. Like the smoke I got in my eye. You're gonna have God all up in yours. Then again, God is not real, so Steven Seagal could definitely beat him in a fight. God damn it, Vince McMahon and your freaking genius logic, other than shitting on people's heads, allegedly. Christopher sent in this story from Australia. The town of fucking is going to change their name. After many, many years, the town of fucking will now be called Fugging. Fugging? Really? Come on! You could have done better than that. Could have called it F-A-H-Q-I-N-G. Fucking. There you go. You got a great name for your town. Had to ruin the best town name ever. Why would you change the name? Dirty Dave, I will let you know. I gotta talk to Brian. I'll shoot him a message later and ask him when it is. I hope it's not too soon. Good shit to do. Oh, shit. Goddamn time is damn near here. Well, it is here. I didn't realize it was already time for the freaking... the worst part of the show, maybe the best part of the show, I don't know. I didn't get a lot of animal news this week. I could have had more. I was slacking. Next week I'm gonna get freaking. I'll be finally out of the news from weeks prior, so I'll be on to the good shit, on to the current stuff. None of this fucking stuff from whenever. Where is it? There we go.
You made it this far. You're doing it this long without swinging from the noose. You're breaking tech, so watch your back. It's time to let the animals loose. They're at the bar. Just sit in your car. Don't be walking around in your legs. Now you're the law. You talk to the bar. The comedian's headline news. It's time for the animal news. And yeah, it's time for the animal news.
Oh, yeah, that's right, human filth.
Something like that.
Little Crocodilia and Brian doing backup vocals with Cocoa Butter himself, the Cocoa Butter Experience. Cranking out the animal news with me singing. Good God, what the hell? Anyways, you can check that silly song out on SpewTube. Tasmania! Home of the Tasmanian Devil! Home of the Tasmanian Tiger! Home of the platypus! The only place it lives, if I'm not mistaken. A Tasmanian woman attempts to help a platypus that was in the ditch. She thought it was injured. Only if she knew what she was going to go through. Would she have helped that adorable little duck-like fucking thing? Probably not. Evidently, she went to go grab the platypus when the platypus stabbed her with its barbs. That's right, injecting the venom deep into her hand on both sides. According to the woman, she said it was worse than childbirth. That's why you don't fuck with the venom of the platypus. I never realized it was that excruciating. But still, it is what it is. Don't fuck with the platypus. Especially Little Raspy. That little son of a bitch. Goddamn Little Raspy. Somebody needs to just drop a fucking nuke. Right on Little Raspy. Just say it. Goddamn little bastard. I don't know if you know who Little Raspy is. Little assistant. The internet ass assistant. Known to help. Gua. Yeah. I don't mind it. Anyways, crab news. That's right, Krabby Crab news, not Mr. Crab news. But I got crabs. Ryan, where do the barbs come out of? I do believe they're on the back, like, chickens get the spurs. They've got the fucking barbs right there. They got their little webby fucking hands, and they're like right here. And they're fucking nasty, too. They're fucking nasty. Google that shit. Maybe I'll make a post about the barbs. Spurs, whatever they call them. Spur, that's what they call them, is a spur. They inject the venom of the platypus. It won't kill you. It'll make you feel like you're pushing a baby out of your asshole. Crab news. Hermit crabs are using plastic containers instead of shells. That's right, human filth. Clever crabs. Smarter than humans. They just throw them away. Crabs are like, shit, that's a new fucking condo. Living the Barbie life, motherfucker. Get a Spam can or something. The Spam cans come in plastic now, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm smoking crack. Which would be, nothing fucking new. Nothing new there. Anyways, human filth. What else is in the goddamn news? Other than the obvious one. Where are we here? Goddamn clever crabs. They are clever. I mean, they're making some money. Your goddamn thing. Anyways, of course, just gonna try and be stupid. India, I was telling Cankerous earlier, I've got some news with his name on it. There is a new kind of squirrel that I've been made aware of. Measuring in at over 3 fucking feet long. That's right, human field. That's a big goddamn squirrel. That is a big fucking squirrel. I'm just saying. There's squirrel treats, and then there's... That's like a squirrel. That's like having the whole freaking turkey compared to normal squirrel. An army of these rainbow squirrels, as they're called, because of their colors. The red and the brown and the black. They are fucking huge. Personally, I'd like to see him on a barbecue spit, just roasting squirrel over an open fire. But now, an army of those squirrels would be perfect for Cankerous. Just need some metal cages to hold them back. Not a fucking squirrel fan. Yeah, I'm serious. They're huge. They're like the size of a small dog. Not a good sized dog. They're 3 feet long. That's a big fucking squirrel. Imagine that thing coming for your nuts. Good Lord. Giant fucking squirrels. Australia. Talking about some little horny marsupials living the life. They live to fuck and die. That's right, human filth. The male of the... Who writes this shit? Antechinus. I don't know. It's a little furry little thing that looks like a goddamn mouse, alright? They live for 1 year. And for 3 weeks at the end of that life, all they do is fuck. Everything. They only get 3 hours of sleep a night for 3 weeks because they're out fucking. And then at the end of that 3 weeks, they just die. The females live for up to 3 years. That's a hell of a life. Could you imagine that? You live for 1 year, for 3 weeks, you're just out there pounding, and then all of a sudden, you're done. Something just comes along and eats you. What, at 3 weeks though? Hot damn. That 3 hours of sleep you're getting, that's some fucking good sleep. That's some good fucking sleep. Maybe you'll oversleep your death. I'm just saying. Gonna get out the bong. Oh man, Moderator, you are a brave man. You are a brave man. Australia, the echidna is in the news. Evidently, the echidna has 4 penis heads. The quadruple pleasure dome that is the echidna cock is said to be able to regulate which 2 of the 4 get hard. So, if you ever get dumped for an echidna, you know why. You know why. That is some greasy, grimy grinding on the gun. God damn. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Never seen anything like it. Let me know in the comment section if you have ever heard anything like that. I mean, that's just a little freaking much. I don't understand it. Goddamn thing. Anyways, human filth, back to the last of the news. Airport news. Oh boy, a Colombian woman was recently caught with roughly... She had 2,000, no, 130 poisoned dart frogs. Holy hell. She's facing some time in jail, possibly. A whole bunch of freaking charges for each one of the frogs. A fine of $49,000. Gail sent me this story, by the way. Evidently, the adorable little poisonous frogs can fetch up to $1,000 each. It's not because they can be used for... No, I mean, I guess somebody could be using them. They could be like some assassins out there that are using poison dart frogs. I don't know. That's not my fucking thing. All I know is that the freaking... She done get busted. And the last story of the night that actually Gail sent me this one, not the frogs. I'm fucking high as hell. What can I say? It's been a long fucking night. Australia, a 12-year-old girl saves her hamster from the clutches of a python. That's right, she swung that fucking thing like it was the Looney Tunes. You know, and they spin around and around and around and around and around. That's exactly what she did, and it worked. It fucking worked. She spun that son of a bitch around in her, her freaking hamster. Her hamster was set free. Surprisingly, they did not kill the snake. I don't know why they didn't. I'm just saying. You could have at least, like, ate the snake or something. I don't know. It is Australia. They are a bunch of freaking badasses down there. I expected more out of the father. I guess that's my whole point, is the father was kind of a little lackluster. He's just like, get out of here, Mr. Snake. His daughter's out there swinging that thing like a goddamn Olympic event, which was awesome. Just saying. I expected more out of the old man. She must take after her mom. She definitely ain't freaking... She ain't a chip off the old block of the old man. That's for sure. That is for sure. God damn. Do we have any fucking audio? Luckily, it's the end of the show. Now we got audio. Alright. Anyways, human filth. Always something, always fun. Here on the Humongous Shit Show. I wish I had more animal news. And I don't. I will have to look into that story about Brian's cousin getting out, though. I don't know which cousin it was, though. Brian's pissed at me. He's angry that he's not, like, right out in the open on the freaking, on the cover for My Ninja. I'm like, dude, you'll be in the prequel, all right? We'll put you on the freaking, in the prequel. He just doesn't get it. So, whatever. Don't get Turkey Surprise going on either. And you can see both of them on it. You can't see me. I'm not complaining. Anyways, be sure to check out My Ninja, the meme that became a movie. Share it with your friends and family. Torture them. Make them watch it. It's not that bad. I'm just saying. Take a freaking break, Brian. I'll join you. Big shout out to all you fungal freaks, the Ko-Fi supporters. Thank you all. Big shout out to Tara Kelly, Joe and Vicky, Brett and Jill. Oh, Captain Webs. Beverly. Of course, Beverly. Big Red. Beth. Oh, Beth. I'm not gonna sing the freaking Kiss song. Don't even fucking think about it. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Anyways, human filth, I will catch you next weekend. Same place, same time, different episode. As always, next week's what, 198? Good God, we're creeping up to 200 consecutive shows. Gonna have to see who's been in my inbox. See if it's who I think it is. Might be some trouble. Anyways, until next time, stay safe, stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. Unless you want to go to Browntown. In that case, keep your stick on the ice. Because it's slick out there. Thank you to Mr. Moderator for freaking keeping this crowd corralled. You're a good bunch of freaks. I do appreciate all you motherfuckers. Queen Elizabeth, Dirty Dave, the funniest farm, Scrapulous, the ringleader, Nicky, Van, you dirty bastard, Beverly, as always, freaking Sharpie Maximus, Rick, Beef Dick himself. Be sure to check out Rick's pics. Punky, old Punky Bruiser. Whole bunch of shit going on over on the mixtape. So be sure to check them out on Twitch on Wednesdays. Good fucking times. Good times. I will have some, not a new, but an old Dolly Dearest coming out later in the week probably. I got some shit in the works. So until then, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Check out the link thing with all the stuff in it. It takes you to different places and you can check out everything humongous, including the merchandise. That's right. Get the deals on the Valentine's stuff while it's fucking cranking. I'm sure they still got them, so. Big thank you to Dolly Dearest as well, of course. And we'll catch you next week. I am your host with the most STDs, and I think I still got a dude here, so we'll see. We'll see. I am Humongous, fungus of your ungus. And I'll catch you next week, you filthy animals. Where's that damn button? I never find the fucking button. God damn it. Hit that like button while I'm looking for this button. What the hell is it? There we go. Catch you next week, freaks.